Hello. If you want to learn French, this is an easy way to learn French. You can learn French really easily following this kind of approach, okay? These exercises you see here, they're all created for the French classes at Floored. Okay, Floored French courses. You can find a Facebook page for it if you want. If you want to take the class, some students may want to take the class, some people may want to take the class. You can book a free trial class on the Facebook page by replying to one of the posts there. It's the French class for kids, for adults. Uh, if you don't take the French class, though, you can follow a similar approach. So I just want to explain how you can learn French more quickly. These exercises were all created for the French classes. Most of them have a password, but some of them don't. So I'm going to include uh, some links to these exercises in the description. Okay, for vocabulary, for verbs, so that you for translation. So you can use these exercises and you can use similar exercises if you want to learn French, okay? So these are flashcard exercises, okay? So you see here the 100 most common verbs in French. French words 81 to 1,000, that's 200 words. Just to make it easier today, just to show you very quickly the 25 most common words in French, okay? Most people have never studied French, and so, this exercise is done in the free trial class. As I mentioned, there's about 100 exercises like this in this account. The exercises were created for the French courses, Florida. Okay, there's a Facebook page. It's better than the website generally. There's more information there. But yeah, so you can check the Florida Facebook page. If you have a question, you can ask on the, by you can ask questions there. Okay, by replying to one of the text message, one of the posts. You can send a message and you'll get a reply within 1 hour probably. Okay, there's about 100 French exercises for vocabulary, pronunciation, verbs like this one. Okay, so just to show you here, this is the 25 most common words in French. Okay, you have to match the English and French words. Okay, so on is sur, to be is être. Okay, if it's wrong, the app will tell you in is dans. If you put in is who, in is pouvoir, in is I don't know, qui. It will tell you it's wrong. Okay, in is dans. Okay, can to be able to is pouvoir, then is que, who is qui. There's exercise for the 1,000 most common words in French, and they count. Okay, that's 90% of the words used in daily spoken French, 75% in written French. You don't need to know more words than that at the beginning. There's 6 exercises for the 1,000 most common words in French. In the Floored class, which is 20 classes, the beginner's class, only 20 classes. Students, they do those 6 exercises in 6 classes. There's 6 vocabulary classes. Okay, they learn 1,000 words, and then you can do the exercise outside of class. Most of the words have a password, so they get a password, and they can do all these exercises outside of class. You can do it until they get all the answers correct, and that's what's recommended. To them, they can do all the flashcards exercise until they get all the answers correct. Okay, for 1 hour of class, maybe it takes 1 or 2 hours of study outside of class. Okay, two is a, and is et. Okay, so two is a, the is le, by is un, from is de, himself or herself is ce. So students learn 1,000 words in 6 classes. You can do the same thing, use similar exercises to learn the 1,000 most common words in French. It takes about 10 hours, okay? And then if you want to know it really well, translating French to English, English to French, practicing pronunciation, maybe another 10 hours, okay? Well, let's say 20 hours on all in all, to know 1,000 words, to get all the answers correct, translating French to English, English to French, and to know the pronunciation, okay? So you can do multiple choice questions. Okay, so let's say it takes 20 hours to learn 1,000 words and know them really well. That's not a lot, 20 hours, right? And these exercises are light exercises. They look almost like games. And it's a pretty easy way to learn French. To be is être. To have is avoir. From is de. You can do this French to English or English to French. For is pour. If you put avec, it'll say it's pour. The answers you don't get right, you can do them again. At the end, there's an option to do them again, okay? You can do that multiple choice questions for flashcards as well. Okay, you can do it French to English if you want, or English to French if you change the settings. So this is French to English now. It was English to French before, now it's French to English. Pas is not, okay. Okay, on is by. You want to put instant evaluation in the settings, so it will tell you the answer, whether it's correct or not when you do the exercise, okay? There's different settings you can change in the app. I'll show you a few of the settings. So it takes about 20 hours to know 1,000 words, okay? And then you want to study them every now and then because you're going to forget them otherwise.